I can't wait till I get a little gray on my beard. Show a lot of wisdom.
Kid Chocolate, man, one of my favorite fighters. Been talking to you for a long time now. I mean, it's just good to see you back, man. Honestly, you were on the West Coast for so long. How's everything been, man? How you feel?
I feel good, man. I'm glad to be back at home. You know, most importantly, around people that I'm familiar to see. It kind of made me feel like, you know, when I was over there training with Andre Ward's backyard, everybody know Andre Ward.
Yeah.
And when I come back here, like everybody know Kid Chocolate is. So it feels good to be around people that you're familiar with. It gives a sense of motivation that, you know, is well needed right now at this time of my career.
Speaking of which, man, you're a guy who's always dropping gems on me and, you know, on everybody, giving motivation. Andre Ward kind of does the same thing, too. You guys ever go back and forth and share some wisdom with each other? Or?
Yeah, man, he actually, you know, I had to repair my relationship with my wife. You know, I was going through a rough time and was telling me that, Peter, sound like it was you. And, you know, made me realize something that is very, very true, that sometimes, you know, as a man, you have to humble yourself down, especially if being a married man and to only make your wife happy, you know. So, you know, I give him all the praise and thankful through God that he's able to deliver something that actually says something, you know, that I knew that if I lost that, it wouldn't be the same. Probably wouldn't be the same Peter that I am right now. So it humbled me down, and I'm thankful that I was around such great people like him. So. How
was it being in that gym? Andre Ward, Andre Berto.
The aggressive. Yeah. It's aggressive, and it's at the same time the competition is there. They always compete. He's a competitor, a true competitor. He don't like nobody beat him in this. He don't like nobody to be able to go kart and beat him in a race. You know, that's why he is. So they had that level of aggression, like Marlo Moore, the people I was surrounded with, Andre Berto. All the guys I was surrounded by there became like lifetime brothers to me.
So you're back in New York. You're gonna fight Leone Love. What weight is this? Is this at a full 168?
Yep.
168. So new weight class. I mean, I feel like you could be champ of this weight class. It's not, you know, it's right there. It's open. You know, it's ready for the taking. Is that your goal going forward? Or are you in that championship mind state?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm just in a fighter mind state. I think fighters ultimately not put too much thinking into champ. I just put myself fight. Okay. More importantly, so the way I fight is going to make me the champion. I'm already a champion in the spirit. And to the people to recognize that and crown me that champion, I'm going to be patiently and humble until that happens. So, you know, that's what I do every day.
What's your history with Leone Love?
We did some modeling together. We was friends. I met his parents. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what we at.
So, like, when it gets time to work, or when you heard the fight was coming, does that kind of stuff interfere with anything?
It was a fight that he was calling with for such a long time.
Okay.
He actually got around Floyd and it was disrespectful. And then, you know, it was kind of like that until I bumped into him after the Gay Rosado fight that he had. I was like, what happened, Jay? He's like, yeah, whatever. But he told me recently that a while back, before I had the fight, he said, you know, I know it's coming to me. You probably gonna be doing that thing. I was doing that best man wing. So he's been nothing but respectful. So at the same time, I got to be a man of God and show him the same respect back.
I mean, it's amazing that you made 160 at one point in general. But how do you feel now?
I feel good
at the 168 body.
I was actually coming down from the same weight that I walk around, which is like 190, 195. And then coming down to 159 when I fought Danny Jacob. So it was like stringent. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
But it lets you know anything is possible. You know, meaning that I got down to the weight, but I didn't win the fight. So it doesn't even matter. So, but I got down to the weight. So that just showed me how much I was dedicated. People try to make me feel less dedicated and they think I'm eating and snacking, and they be people that eat food for luxury. I don't eat food for luxury, I eat food for energy. So, you know, I'm just thankful for where I'm at, perspective-wise.
So, you're in, like, your new body. Do you have to get accustomed to anything? Is it like, you know, the speed there, power there, everything?
Power's
you feel like a prime Kid Chocolate?
Yes, I do.
So,
more experience.
The fans, the Kid Chocolate fans who are like, okay, I want to see this guy come back and, you know, be the champ I know he is. You can, like, you're the same guy who was the champion at middleweight at 168?
Yes. Now, I'm probably just a little bit more experienced, though.
Okay.
So it give me a little bit of edge that I've been there, done that, seen that, and now I'm here. I apply what I've learned to this moment now.
I feel like you've made really big paydays, like with Danny Jacobs and stuff like that. At this point in your career, what's like most important to you as far as boxing goes? Is it still the big paydays? Is the goal? Is it the legacy? Is it just giving good fights? Like, where's the mind state at?
Well, God, number one. It ain't always been God.
Okay.
All the time in my whole career. So God, number one. I believe that's going to establish everything that I need. I'm going to be supplemented with what I need, not what I think I want. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between what you need and what you want. I let go of what I think I want and just ask God for what I need. So for me at this point, the money's going to come. My name is already there. Put on some good fights, retire with some money in the bank, and let my wife start taking care of me.
There you go, man. How do you look at the landscape of boxing now since the time that you were champ? Like, have things changed now? Like so many like streaming services are coming in now, social media and stuff like that. You got like Ryan Garcia and Tank are going each other's inbox. They're about to like spar each other on the West Coast. Like, has anything changed drastically in boxing?
Yeah, I don't get involved.
Since you're like a vet now?
Nah, I'm not too much. I put out, if you notice on my social media, I put only good messages.
Okay.
Good message. I push only good messages out there. I'm not gonna be in nobody DM, no girls DM. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just gonna stay traditional to what is good, what is righteousness, and being fair and being a just man. You cannot fail yourself doing that. I'm very proud to say I haven't in my career ate my words. Even when I took a loss, I haven't ate my words. So I ain't go up in there and tell somebody I'm gonna do something I wasn't capable of doing. I just said I was gonna put on good fights. It's what I always did. No matter in winning and losing, it's always something that people are very, inspired to be around me and stuff. So, I don't get into all that. I stay away from all that evilness. And the way that if people want to, live their lives, I don't judge them, I don't condemn them. Most importantly is when I do have my moments, is that I stay focused and I do encourage and inspire others.
Gotta ask, psychologically, was it hard? Was it easy? I mean, I don't really know. Like, after the loss, did people change? Like, anything?
They change all the time.
Okay.
Everybody when you get $1 million check, everybody want to be your friend. They want to be your friend. You got mad friends, and my dad made me realize that a long time ago, before the money even came, said that everybody, when you got money, want to be your friend. You can fart and you have money, they're gonna say it smell like roses. When you fart and you got no money, it stinks. You're disgusting. They don't want you around them. So all those things apply to this day. So I'm glad that I'm still the same person. I didn't let money get to my head. In some moments I did let it get to my head, but God has always humbled me down and established my walk. So this time right here is a good part of my career where I gained all those experiences and I apply them now to what I learned and apply it to this day.
Being the vet that you are now in boxing, is there a message you can give to like the younger fighters who are coming up and maybe some things they should avoid or focus on?
They should avoid anything that's not going to make them better at what they do. Number one, that's people. You are who you hang around. So I can show you what kind of person you are by the people you associate yourself with. So I would say most importantly that most people, everybody has their own answers. Sometimes you got to have other people around you to encourage those answers out of you, but you got all the answers to your own story and your own journey. So it's always been looking for a set of goodness in your life, focusing on that, and you can never let yourself down. What sense do it do for a man to gain the whole world but he forfeit his soul?
Right there, man. Kid Chocolate, always, man. Appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you.